On deck, we have Lee Maddox, and followed up by Jeremy Ryan.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm recovering from the flu, but I thought it was important enough to get out of bed to come and talk about these issues because it's that important to me. And I'm a lifelong resident, except for a brief shelter in Minnesota when I was in college. And other states have, in the past, were in competition for being the most squeaky clean political states in the nation. And I recall when I was in college during 1978 that it was a Hennepin County Sheriff's race where one of the candidates was cited for bringing cookies to the old folks' home where he was speaking. And that was considered a violation. I want that kind of a state back, okay? We've been there, we can be there again. Because where we are now, we've gone down the road of basically legalizing corruption. And basically, generally, laws and regulations are about regulating how much corruption or pollution or bad thing we're going to allow and who gets to do it. And we've gone very far down that road in terms of this area of campaign finance and campaign subterfuge, and I think it's time to change. And it's particularly troubling to me that we're having this hearing in the first week of Black History Month, and that the whole matter of corporate personhood was this horrible fiction that corporations were somehow equated to Black Africans enslaved, and that they should be enfranchised under the same amendment that was intended to give full personhood to persons of color, to enslaved Black persons in this country. And that it's been used, this amendment's been used 10 times more over the history since 1875 to empower these fictional persons to the detriment of those persons that were intended to be enfranchised by that Constitution and the rest of us. It's highly corrosive. So what I would suggest is, we're not even talking about the right issue here. We should be not talking about how much corruption is allowed. We should go back to saying zero tolerance. Okay? We're just terribly down the wrong road here. Now I realize that the Supreme Court is, for the moment, has ruled that we have to allow rank corruption and subversion and basically buying of our state and selling of our state, not even from out of state, but from out of country. Hugo Chavez could take over our state if we had enough money under these rules. And maybe he's trying right now. We don't know because we don't have disclosure, and we're going to know even less if this bill goes through. So the point would be that we need to maybe consider, if we're going to be real patriots and real Wisconsinites and assert our superior civic values here and stop throwing battery acid on our body politic, I would suggest that we consider asserting our state's rights and passing a zero tolerance, no money politics bill here, complete, and let the government, the federal government, come after us. Let them send in the troops, and let them send in the federal Justice Department, and let's stand up against them. Okay. That would be worth your time. This is not. Thank you.
Thank you for your testimony. Are there any questions from the committee? Thank you, Ed. I appreciate your testimony.